Hi, I'm Dr. Sarah McDonald, forensic interview specialist and trainer with the Child Advocacy Center. Sexual abuse is a recognized problem that has been systematically documented in countries all over the world. It's estimated that 2 to 8% of youth are victims of sexual abuse. My intention is to arm you with the knowledge to be able to identify red flags in your own environment and in turn keep all children safe. It's well documented that people who sexually abuse children are typically known to both the child and to the child's family. Sexual abuse has no boundaries. It most often happens within families but can also occur in sport, school, or other activities where children are interacting with adults. As a parent, you have a responsibility to be diligent and aware. In upwards of 70% of child abuse cases, perpetrators will go to great lengths to prepare children for abuse, develop trust, and maintain secrecy to avoid disclosure. We call this process grooming. Grooming is a deliberate, strategic, and manipulative process carefully orchestrated by the perpetrator. It can be difficult to spot the signs of grooming behavior. Some of the warning signs often associated with each stage of the grooming process begins with targeting a potential victim. This stage often involves being overly nice to particular children and finding opportunities to test the child's ability to keep a secret. The next stage of the grooming process is building trust. This phase involves making the child feel special, providing gifts and special rewards to particular children, and creating bargains with the child. For example, telling them things like, "Well, you have to do this because I've done that." Next comes developing isolation and control. This stage includes demeaning relationships the child has with other people, restricting both physical and emotional access the child has to other adults, and checking the child's commitment through small tests. The last phase is initiation of sexual abuse and securing secrecy. This is when physical boundaries, such as accidental touching, become crossed over time, and invoking cooperation by saying things to the child like, "Well, you owe it to me." This stage also includes forming secrets between a child and an adult. Things that the adult might say to the child are, "This is just between us." Attempts at one-on-one situations with the child often follow, such as sleepovers, trips, or any opportunity to spend time alone with the child. And finally, threatening the child if they tell. If you see these signs, even if the person doing the grooming is a friend or a family member, you must step up and step in for the protection of the child or youth.